Sorry.
Good morning and welcome to Clarity. My name is Barbara Gray and this is our friend Paul Church.
Good morning, everybody.
It's 10 o'clock and it is
Friday.
Is it Crackerjack?
We can call it Crackerjack. We can call it whatever we like. But what we can call it is our big autumn sale.
We do have a huge sale at the moment at Clarity, which ends midnight Sunday.
Yes.
Yes. And so everything that you are going to see in the following at least an hour is actually in the sale, isn't
price,
it?
Yeah. So
half price.
Some items on the website have got up to 70% off. Some items have got 20% off. When you look at what we're going to bring you during the course of this hour or so, and you see the savings, some of the savings are better than what you're going to pay by a couple of pence. So it really is good value. And there's no club discounts on that because obviously it's already at half price.
And there have been some questions online about, is this replacing our Grey Friday sale? And all I can assure you is that the prices won't get better than this.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So
so hopefully the sound is all clear. Sound is good. There we go.
And Jilly's in the room.
Jilly's in the room with us. So if you've got any questions, she's there to help. She'll pop the link up to the show page. And then, we've got a fun hour.
Well, and also I blog. At the moment, we've got 100 days to Christmas.
Yes.
We've got a countdown on barbaragrayblog.com. And this morning, as I posted the blog, it was all a load of baubles.
It was indeed.
Which is actually what the theme of this hour is as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And later on this afternoon. So this morning, we're going to look at the stamp versions.
Yes.
And then this afternoon, I'll be back with Louise and we'll get groovy with the groovy versions.
Marvellous.
But everything is in the show page, whether it be stamp, groovy, it's all in there. So if you like them in stamp and you're into your groovy, you can get them at the same time.
And my job this morning is just to shine a light on these stamps because I do think they're beautiful. And they also need explaining because from a picture on the website, you cannot see the magic,
the beauty of them.
No, and the designs and the way that they work together. You know, it would require a project booklet with each set to show you. So that's my job today.
It is indeed. And we've got some lovely demos coming up.
And Paul, how do our friends shop?
Okay, so there's two different ways in which you can order. You can either go to the website across the bottom, which is claritycrafts.com. And when you go to the front of the website, there's a button that says Clarity TV Show. You can click in there and you can see everything that we're going to feature during this hour and at 2 o'clock. If you click on the banner at the top that says Big Autumn Sale, then you'll just see everything that's in the sale as well. Otherwise, you can give the office a call on 01732 868 215, and that's Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m.
I was just looking at these. This is great little
bicycles.
I
wonder who got me this.
It's lovely.
It was a Christmas present.
Was it from me?
Yeah, from you and Dave.
It's nice, isn't it?
Thank you. Yeah.
I've got a taste.
Not bad.
The girl's got a taste. I like it. And it's got a different colour on the inside of the collar.
And on the cuffs as well.
It's very clever.
That's very posh.
Yeah, nice. Well, there we go. Sorry, so I was distracted. Did he tell you how to shop?
How to shop. So let me bring some details up on the screen because you're thinking, okay, we know how to shop now, but what am I shopping for?
It's got a really nice trim on the back as well.
I think you got it in Brighton.
Oh, is that expensive shop in Brighton? Yes.
There we go. So on the side of the screen, you can see you've got a 5-digit number, which is 11728. You've got a product image together with a description. But the key thing during this hour and the 2 o'clock show is those prices. Normally £58.74, half price. So you're going to pay £29.37 for this complete collection.
Okay. No extra discount, though.
No extra discount on that, no. But you will earn your loyalty points on it as well.
Yeah, you'll earn your loyalty points. But club members, just in case you're wondering, we don't double discount.
No.
So at 50%, that's
super.
That'll do.
Absolutely. So where do you want to start then? Do you want to start with the ones we looked at on the blog this morning?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are so cool. Jazz designed these, didn't she?
Yes, these are the Kiss Baubles, which we have on the screen. Kiss by Clarity, Build a Bauble A5 square and A6 stamp collection.
These are pretty spectacular. Let's just take a look, one thing at a time. There's a bundle here. So what we've got is this really beautiful set. Just look at the detail on this.
It's lovely, isn't
Okay,
it?
so you've got an A5 square. This is A5 square, we call this stamp set. You've got the colour inner, if you like,
Yeah.
which is part of the set. It's in there too. And that's what gives you the background for all these designs. So if we come in a little bit closer,
Yeah.
Paul, can I just ask you to do that?
There we go.
There we go. You can see the marvellous detail on these stamps. And you'll see that, for example, if I just grab my one here, this transparent, it's disconcerting because it's black.
Yes.
But you can see this particular stamp is like one of our backdrop stamps.
Yeah.
And it sits exactly over the top of the mistletoe. This is just beautiful,
And it's so
beautiful
because you've got
artwork.
the little bauble topper on it as well.
Yeah.
And when you look at the packaging, you can see, for example, that bottom one, the red,
Yes.
that red is that solid stamp, isn't
And that's
it?
exactly how that's been created. This is actual size artwork, and you
Yeah.
can see. So you drop the background in, you can see how the bauble, build a bauble.
Build a bauble.
Oh, it's a load of baubles, isn't
It's
it?
a load of baubles.
Right. So this is a pretty spectacular set. It doesn't end there though. We've also got the wreaths to go with it. So you've got Christmas wreaths, build a wreath.
Build a wreath. It's
Except
a real builder collection.
These ones are already done for you. So you've got these lovely wreaths, but then you've got another one here, which is Colour Me rounds. So these are, if we compare those with those, again, load of baubles, lovely rounds.
And it's like the 4 different seasons. You've got spring, summer, autumn, winter.
Absolutely gorgeous. Winter. Go on then.
Spring, summer,
autumn,
winter.
You
I
think?
reckon.
Either way, let's have a look at the packaging. Maybe that will give us a clue. Maybe the packaging will tell us better. Definitely winter.
Yeah.
Definitely autumn. I would say spring and summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what's nice about this one on the solid stamp is it's got that backdrop. It's got
a little ring around it. So it's the same but different, you see. So it's worth taking a closer look at these. So let's just count up now. We've got the wreaths.
Yeah.
We've got the baubles.
Baubles.
We've got the colouring baubles rounds,
yeah.
which are obviously interchangeable with the baubles. If you wanted to do these as baubles,
Absolutely.
you can. But then you've got one more set, which I think is the game clincher.
The sentiment rounds.
So these sentiment rounds that Jazz designed, they're like semicircles. You'll see in some of the artwork that we show you in a minute. We've got "We wish you a Merry Christmas," "Thinking of you," "Happy Birthday," "Sending you love." And the way they've been designed, these dots are the locators. So they look nice just on one half.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you wanted to go all the way around, the dots are your locators. You just marry up the dots on one side and marry up the dots on the other side, and you'll get a perfect circle.
Super.
Very, very
and all
clever.
Of that is only £29.
Yeah, and that's £30
yeah.
for that lot. So you've got that. If you haven't, thing is, our website is so full of beautiful designs.
Yeah.
We think that sometimes we just have to shine a light, which is what the 100 Days to Christmas countdown is all about.
Definitely.
Every day, just taking that floodlight and going, there you go, take a look at these.
Yeah.
Here's another beautiful set. Do you know about these? Because when you look at the website, and many of you will just look for the new things.
Yeah.
But some of the older things, which aren't that old,
is gold,
are absolutely spectacular.
And especially with the Kiss range, the idea behind the Kiss range was keep it simple stamps, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it gives you that instant artwork.
Yes. So these are very, very lovely. And the bundle is 11728. I think it'd be great to have a look at a little bit of artwork.
Yeah,
Paul.
There's so much artwork. I had to fin it out. So I'll let you, if I give you this and then you can go through it.
Let's take a look, shall we? So we'll just start with one. This is lovely. You see here how this is being put together. I say it's a Deborah. Oh, it's Elaine Milner. Beautiful. So you can see how you can use the reeds. It's all in combinations. Very, very nice. Eileen Godwin. These are, of course, using the reeds. I talked to Eileen last night. It was smashing. Right. You can see here we're talking about the open days.
Yeah.
So you can see that Eileen's using them as accents on those stencil and mask ideas. It's great, isn't it?
And just a little bit of colour just on there.
Just a little flash of colour across. Merry Christmas. Deborah Wheeler with another stencil involved.
Those stencils were on your blog the other day, weren't they?
They were
the 5x5, so you can see how they work beautifully.
They work beautifully, don't they? There's one, Deb McMullin. So you can see how that solid colour can be used to create the blog in the bauble in the background.
It's all the bees.
Elaine Milner. This is a lovely one, built up. So she's just used the stars from the set because there are
little bits and pieces
So when we look at the actual stamp sets, the boards, let's take a look at what else we've got going on in there, shall we?
I think it's just the sentiments that's been used. No, that one. Apologies for that. That's been put in. That's come from this one.
Okay,
later
we'll take
on.
that.
Apologies, my bad.
Okay, so we've got this one here, the Hope. You can see how that's been put together. Andy Duggan, love the way he's done that. Dee Paramore, all using these stamps, and you can see how the borders work. Lovely, the way that this is
on the watercolor.
This is one of my favourite ones, Deborah Wheeler, where she's used the bauble to make that beautiful
an infill around the outside.
Yeah. And then, as I suggested, I'll show you how to get this perfect circle and how to put the bauble inside. And you can see how she's then used the gap to actually hang
the positioning.
Yeah, for positioning, rather than just random. She's literally gone two halves like that.
Ah, yeah.
Interesting, isn't it? Sheila Metzeler, really nice frames. All in all, just wonderful artwork. You can see I'm going through it because I really want
like this effect. The
panels is great, isn't it?
Because so there's no solid line to the design, is there?
That's right. So you can just randomly bauble, and then create with low tack tape. This is a great one. You can see that Andy's used it's very mixed media, isn't it? Beautiful.
Crisp and clean, or arty and grungy.
Sam Crow. So she's stretched, because of course those words stretch really well too into an arch. Julie, this is another lovely one by Deb McMullin. And then last but not least, this is gorgeous, by Tina Morris. I love the way she's done a gold emboss on that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Let's see if you can see that in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, very nice, isn't it?
That's lovely. Yeah. A little bit of embedders in there as well.
Yeah,
I see.
She's got it all going on.
Yeah.
But you can see just how versatile these gorgeous stamps are.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So that was the first set we wanted to showcase.
Yeah, so that was on the blog this morning. So if you want to check out Barb's blog, which is barbaragrayblog.com, if you sign up down the side when you go onto the blog, if you sign up, every time Barb does a new blog, you'll get notified by email when the new post has been put out there.
And if you're on YouTube and you subscribe, then again, you'll get a notification every time.
Because yesterday you did a random one at 2 o'clock.
You did.
So which we don't normally do. So if you've subscribed to the channel, then every time we do these sort of random, let's go live for half an hour, then you'll get notified about that as well.
And I think it's a great idea, you know, because again, this vast library of art design, stamps and stencils and products.
Yeah.
I think it's great just to have that light and just shine and go, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely one. You know, it just focuses your attention, really.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And it is. And
otherwise, it could be overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like going into a department store. I mean, if you came into our art rooms and you looked at all the boxes of all the artwork and you think, wow.
Where do I begin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show was the ones that I drew.
Yeah.
The two-way overlays.
We're going to go for the larger collection. So we have this on your screen. So this is item number 10849 for the complete collection. It's Barbara's Christmas Baubles two-way overlay A5 stamp and masks. £33.72
for all three of them. Yeah. So when I drew these, we drew them in positive and negative. So they're inverted. They sit beautifully on their own. I'll show you how they work in a moment. They sit very nicely on their own, but they also work beautifully independently. So that's the first one. And then you can see it there in positive and negative. This is the second one. So we when I drew them, I kind of wanted to cover all bases for the recipient. So this is my favorite, I think, Peace on Earth. So we've got Peace on Earth with the deer,
Yeah.
which is this one. So you can see always quite large, good sized stamps.
And the masks in the back as well.
And you've got masks in the back, which are ideal. Thanks
Yeah.
for reminding me. They're really brilliant to use. So you've got the positive and the negative. And the idea was that you've got the more traditional spiritual Christmas. Then you've got the more return to nature, more natural. So some people in your family may be churchgoers and they will enjoy this one. Then you'll have people that like going on long walks and climbing mountains. They'll like that one. And then you've got people that are family, kids, children, playful. They'll like that one.
So that's your cuter version, isn't it?
But the thing is, when you look at the designs, all three of them clearly are from the same sender.
Yes.
That's the point of this, really. So those are the two-way overlays. There are 3 baubles. I've always said I'd like to draw a 4th one, but these 3 cover the bases.
I think they do, yeah.
They cover all the bases.
I mean, some people don't necessarily celebrate Christmas in that particular way. So that woodland one is perfect. But you're still thinking of them at that time of year, but it isn't cute. It isn't sort of, as you say, sort of the essence of Christmas.
That's it.
And it's just that sort of neutral.
We've also got, before we show the artwork, Dave on his beautiful windmill press. We've got these, which are interesting as well, because you'll see that they work really well. Can we pan out a little bit, perhaps?
Number 1.
Number 1 camera. Right. And you can see that what Dave has done is he's made these cutouts. So these sit, if I take one that I've already done, let's say, you'll see that it sits just perfectly on there. So I can either stamp straight onto the cutout, or I can play it safe and then superimpose it, cut it out afterwards. I'm, in for a penny. You stamp it straight onto the cutout like that, you see, and then you can do both sides if you choose to, because they're symmetrical. Yeah. Or the other thing, of course, is that you can use them. You can cut this out and then use it as a snippet here and snippet there.
And then you can use
and then you've got it as a proper bauble, two-sided. So, and you've got a lovely finished edge, which is great.
It's really nice, and it is. And say Dave does these, and it's on top quality cardstock as well. So the item that you're going to get 60 in total, 20 of each of them.
20 of each.
20 of each. They are available individually. If you just go for one set of the stamps, which are half price, you can then get some of those as well.
And we'll have a look at some of the artwork that show that our design team, our clever design team, have actually used these, because I think they work very well, don't you?
They do indeed. Right, so we've got Peace on Earth.
Let's have a look.
There.
We'll take a look at these now, shall we? So let's just have a look. I'll come over this way. So Debbie McMullen, you can see here, she's used one of the cutouts,
and
which
it adds
is great.
A little bit of depth to it, doesn't it? But it's not too, because you can see where you've got the lovely designer paper in the background.
That's right. And it adds some depth. So these are 2 of mine, and you can see here, I remember spending 4 days at the NEC once. Really. So these are the black, these are the negative, the infill, the solid stamps, you see. Very nice. But I spent honestly, I spent 4 days at the NEC.
You still didn't make enough of your Christmas cards to send, did you?
I've got loads of them still left.
She hasn't sent them yet.
I haven't sent them yet.
That's going back a few years.
Yeah, it is. But I really enjoy this stamp set. This is really lovely. Here's one that's also interesting. Tina Morris. It looks dimensional, but that's just a little bit of clever shading. This is another one by Andy Duggan. Love that.
And it's that same technique with
with the paneling down the back. It's good, isn't it? Dee Paramore, white embossed, is very nice. Of course, Linda Spencer just adding a little ribbon looks great. Gold embossed, Jane Telford in. That looks lovely too.
That's nice, isn't it?
And then you can, of course, combine them, as Elaine has done, and use that.
That's a lovely one
paper.
of Dee's Christmas papers.
That's it, man.
Yeah, designer papers.
I can't remember which one, but isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And then you can just hang them from there like so. So very nice. That one is. And now we're going to go to some more.
Yeah, so this is the other design, because that was all one design.
All one design. So now we're going to the Christmas one. You can see here, it's been Debbie McMullen. She's used this cutout, but not this one, the other one. But
it's nice
she's
though,
used
isn't it?
the
Because you then
cutout,
got the
yeah.
colour coming from
You've
behind.
got the designer paper in the background. She's die cut the designer paper and then just
dies.
pop that on the front, which is really beautiful. Sam Crow, this is a great one. All is Calm, really grungy. Julie Dunn.
I think the designs, the way in which they work, you can go crisp and clean, or you can go arty and grungy, can't you? And that's quite a clever skill to get a design that works in all those different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see here this Sam Crow and Julie Dunn and Sheila Metzeler. They've really gone to town. This is a Sam special. And the thing, what I love about Sam is she gets the drop shadows. She just does it. She doesn't overthink it. I'm a bit more, I'm very meticulous. You know, I want to get it right in the right place. I'll show you how it works, though. It's great to use.
And
so
then
that's
the third one.
The Happy Christmas one. This is the more essence of Christmas, as you called it so rightly. So this is a nice, again, who's this? Elaine Milner's used the...
you can see the benefits of having those aperture toppers.
You know without even looking who that is, don't you?
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got Linda Spencer, really nice, combining it with other stamps of ours. Dee Paramore, this is glazed.
So because you've got the mask,
you
can protect the outside and do that,
and then do that with the Versamark clear powder. Once you've done your artwork, it's great. And finally, Sam Crow. Really, now isn't that something? Isn't that something? Yeah. So we've really gone to town there. But I love that. It's pretty special, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So there you go. That's those 3 stamps.
And you can also make a dangly one as well if you wanted to.
Oh, that's clever, isn't it? So you put them together and then you cut them out and then you, so you can make it. Let's have a look closer. So this is all
just on designer cards.
Yeah, look, and it's all, so when you put it together, isn't that nice?
Yeah, and folds flat for storage.
And folds flat for storage. Love that.
To someone.
And it's all done on designer paper.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's a lovely way of doing it.
And it doesn't weigh too much, you know, because
No.
if the baubles are too heavy, then the tree starts to droop.
Stop. Stop. I can't laugh, my shoulder hurts if I laugh. If I sneeze or if I cough.
Both my arms are done now. I had the flu jab in that arm, so this arm's hanging limp on my right hand side. And this one's been shot for months since I stirred that glaze too enthusiastically. And I knew when I was stirring the glaze, and it settles on the bottom, and it's like concrete, you know. And I was really going for it, and I thought, I'm gonna regret this, and I do.
And then spending a week in the woods.
That
wouldn't have helped.
No. So there you go. But I'm sure I've got enough life in the old bird to do this demo.
We do. Do you want to go to a demo, or do you want to look at the bijou version of those, or?
No, I think we'll do a demo.
Yeah, perfect.
The bijou version is the bijou version.
It is indeed. Yeah. I'll bring the details up on the screen just so you know what the price is for those. So it's the same designs, but in a little bijou version. They're A6 stamp sets.
Just smaller.
And the item number for that is 11457, and you're going to pay £18.38. And they also come with masks as well.
That's good, isn't it?
That's very good. At half price, yeah. And just as a comparison, if I just show the comparison, you're thinking, what is bijou and what is? So if I take Joy to the World just to show the difference in the size.
There you go.
So you can really, there's a substantial difference.
There is indeed.
And you get your little dangly bits as well.
Well, we can't live without a little dangly bits,
can we? You definitely need your dangly bits. Dangly bits are good.
It's only 10:30 in the morning.
Sure.
Where's the watershed on this show?
Right, let's have a look at how we use these beautiful stamps, illustrated by Barbara herself.
Over to me then?
Are you ready to go? Do you want me to do some graphics, or?
No, I'm good to go.
I can get graphic if you want.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get graphic. Always in one of them moods.
It's the ibuprofen kicking in. I just took some before.
Did you? That's lame.
I know, ibuprofen. I don't take any of it normally, like you.
Right, so what we're going to do then, I've got the two I'm going to use these stamps first, aren't I?
Yes,
Is this
you
what
are.
you're expecting me to do?
I was indeed.
Right. So I've already mounted these 2 stamps, and I've got my talk about well worn.
Loved. Yeah.
I tell you what, just in case you're thinking, look, I've got another set that are just as well worn. I know that's 4 days at the NEC. That's what it'll do for you. But I have to say, you know, when you've got a stamp set that you just use again and again and again, these are they for me. Right. So I want to show you how they work. I'm going to take you back to the NEC. Those were the days.
They were, yeah.
God, I'm not sad we're not doing that anymore.
How many hours were we on our feet for?
12 minimum for 4
days.
days. Right, now what we'll do is we're going to take this piece of, obviously, I'm just showing you the technique.
Yeah.
We've shown you all the beautiful cards that you can make, but I want to show you exactly how you overlay them. And I'm not going to make a card. I'm just going to show you how to make a really fantastic front. Okay. So let's have a look. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to stamp it onto a piece of, well, I mean, I could stamp it onto here as well.
You could do,
couldn't I? But let's stamp it onto here because I want to see whether the ink pad is wet enough. So we'll give it a go and then we'll stamp it onto there as well. Why not? Just so I've got 2.
One for best.
One for test and one for best.
That's it. The other way around.
Right. So let's have a look. So I'm going to just stamp this one into this corner. That's the first. So now we're going to see what the outline looks like. We'll make sure that our black archival ink pad does the job. Okay.
Super.
This is exactly the same principle with the bijou ones.
It is indeed.
Isn't it? All right. So we just press nicely. Be nice. And we have a perfect image.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Right. So I'll pop that one. Let's just, come on. No one's going to. So then this has got to sit on there like so.
Yeah.
Right. If you've got a stamping platform, happy days.
Yeah.
If you're not sure that you can get this in the right place, you stamp it onto there like that, and then you cut it out and stick it on there.
Yeah.
Right. Or you see what I mean? Then it goes on like that. I'm going to just stamp it on here and see how close I can get.
Okay.
Okay. I'm feeling.
Here we go. I've just had a thought. I know you're dangerous. I'm just going to, while you're doing that, I'm going to look at something and then.
Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to see the opening is 4 inches, the aperture.
Yeah.
So if I let's see, if I come down like that, well, I'm in now. There you go. I hit the paper before I was ready, but whatever.
You can always cut it out if it's a bit wonk.
No, it'd be fine. Let's have a look. But you can see that it fits anyway. Just peel that off. Absolutely bang on. That'll do
and
me.
I'm sure. I mean, when you put that stamp onto that mega mount, I mean, I'm sure what you would have done was put the stamp onto there.
I just had that same thought. Oh,
look!
I just had the same thought as I was doing it. Here's a trick, right? Let me take the other one because I got this one, haven't I? That one's dirty now. No, I can't do that. So if I do this and I pop that on there like that, okay. See, it helps if the stamp's not completely coated in, right?
So if your stamp does look like that, maybe it's time to invest.
No, you can look at it from the side. Look, I'm going to show you. I'm looking at it from the side and I can see exactly, this piece of cake really once you think it through. Like so, right?
Yeah.
So that's definitely in the right place now. So now I take my mount.
Which is 4 by 4.
By 4 by 4. And that's the same size as the aperture.
Yes.
Right. So then I'm going to take this. This is, right. And that now sits exactly in there.
In there.
So you could do it like that or you can eyeball it. Can't you?
Yeah.
But that really takes the heat off it.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not going to do it again, though.
I'm sure. I thought that's what you would have done when you put the stamp on there.
I didn't think of it, though.
No, I thought, but yours fitted. It was actually in the centre of that mount.
Yeah.
That's what made me think, had you done that? That's why I had to measure first before I said anything.
But for our friends at home,
yeah,
that's a great way to
position.
Get closer, anyway. All right, so back to business.
Yeah.
That's how the outline one works. And then, of course, you've got the masks.
Yes.
So if you wanted to use a mask to then create a background, like a shadow or anything in the background, then you cover up the front, and then you can go into the background. Like, for example, with this one. So that splatter and everything in the background that Julie's done, this has been covered up before that happens.
Mask. Yeah.
So that's what the masks are for. And they come in that great price as
do,
well.
Yeah, $23.72.
This is good, isn't it?
It's very good.
I know.
Happy Christmas, everybody. Peace on earth.
You are. Right, so now I'm going to use my other one. And again, well loved. Tend not to clean it, don't need to. Well, the thing is that you get lovely colours coming through, like blends. So you're going to use your Distress Oxides. Let's come out a little bit so you can see actually what I'm doing. And I'm going to get my Distress Oxides. I'm just going to go for prime colours.
Yeah, so these are the mini Distress Oxides, which you'll find in the show page. Sets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So
I'm going for the red, yellow, green, and then I need a blue.
So I know that from that order, Baubles used sets 1, 2, 3, and 5.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 5. That's it. So I put them in these. Have we got any of these tins?
I'm not sure about the tins.
They're good.
They were really popular.
Yeah. So what I do is I put them in there like set 1, set 2, set 3, and then I put on the lid a deux trois. And then I know, provided that you actually write what it is on the back, otherwise you've got no hope. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's that. I've picked me 4 that I want.
Yeah.
I think it's always a good idea to go with the lighter colour first. So I just go direct to the. There you go. Put a bit of that on there.
Mustard seed.
Mustard seed. This is Festive berry. Bit of red. Green. I'm going to go around the corner with green. I'll do. What have I got here? Peeled paint. And then prize ribbon.
Nice.
Prize ribbon. Blue. So we've used that colour. Let's get a bit of blue in there. That'll do. Right. So I've got my 4 colours.
Yeah.
And then I need a spot-on sponge.
Yeah.
Just to blend it. These are great.
Half price in the sale
as
well. Yeah.
How much are they then, Paul?
I haven't got the price on that, but Gilly will pop it in there.
Good. So I'm using a spot-on sponge, and so I've got the orange, and then now I'm going to come down into the blue. I'm turning it round. So I'm taking the yellow down into the blue, and then I'm going to bring the blue around into the green, just because, right? Then I've still got the reds to do, so I'll go back. I don't want to put the green in the red, really.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to just turn it round and use the other side. Let's see where we go with this. That would be quite nice. Right, let's see what colours we come up with there.
Instant colour, isn't it?
Instant colour. So what I'll do is, obviously, a lot of the artwork that you've seen this morning is, it's using the solid one, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's basically my way of creating a blend.
Yes.
So we know that fits on there because we said it does. But let's see what it looks like if we I'm going to put it close to that top edge there. Okay. Just because if I want to cut it out, it will bother this one. I remember doing the NEC. You don't want to bother your baubles. I remember doing it at the NEC, and I must have had about 200 of these like this. Right, this is ingrained in my memory. And then when I got home, I thought, oh, I wish I'd done them next to each other, because they cut across. I couldn't go. If I cut that, I cop that, and if I cut that, I cop that, and it was like,
yeah.
4 days in, sometimes quickly,
so sometimes you had to cut
slowly.
Them out individually, then.
I did. I did. So this is dry. You'll notice I've used the Distress Oxides, but I haven't used any water.
Yeah.
And I'm just pressing to see what we get. Then I lift that off. Isn't that nice? Let's go in tight so we can have a real good look at how you get that lovely there.
Wow.
So you see now the moon is already in the stamp.
Yep.
So I've always got my moon handy if I need it. I've always got my little moon on the tin just in case, right, for the other ones.
For the other ones, yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But on this occasion, it's already embedded. It's already factored into the stamp.
Yeah.
So now I've done that. The next thing I want to show you is what happens if we put it in here.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll pan out a little bit. Again, this is to do with your varifocals, really. So let's just pop that to one side and let's have a look what we've got here. So do I want to add a little tiny bit more colour? Yeah, just a tiny little bit more. Just because, look, I'm not overcooking it, but
just a little dab.
Just a little dab like that, right? And then
stop.
Okay. So let's have a look. So I'm going to go in with my, just spread it out a little bit like that, right? And then across the bottom again, just a bit of green, a bit of blue across the bottom. It just adds a little bit because we're going to add a bit of water to this, aren't we?
We are indeed. So the ink pads, the mini ink pads, they have 20% off on the website in the sale. We are currently out of stock of the tins, but yeah, the ink pads 20% off.
That's very good. These are lovely. They're like you got a nice little. It's like you get a whole palette, like a color palette of all the different colors.
Yeah.
And then if you've got a particular favorite, so then what I do is like I've got my particular favorite, and then I get them in big. I go large on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, that works best.
Yeah. And if you're going to craft clubs or you're getting together with friends, then you can take a whole color palette with you in those two little tins.
If we had the little tins, you could.
Yeah. But you can just take them, you put them in your pocket.
Now, let's see what happens when we do this.
Oh, here we go. Water.
Bassa. Bit of water. Don't overcook it. Right. So I'll come this way. Right. So we don't want to flood it. Wafting. Bit lame. You watch in a minute. I'll go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
Not sorry. Tell me to stop.
Stop.
Right.
Everyone else is shouting stop, probably. Oh dear.
Okay, let's have a look. Right, so we're going to go like that, and then we're going to hover over. And I hope my head's not in the way. My head's not in the way, is it?
No, you're all good.
So as I get closer, I can see exactly. And I want to try and get a little drop shadow.
Okay.
So if I go straight over the top, it'll be a perfect fit.
Yes.
But what I want to do is get a little drop shadow in.
Okay.
Right, so I need to move the stamp. So if I move the stamp up a little bit or down a little bit, then I'll get a drop shadow. And to this day, I haven't worked out which way to go. So I'm just going to go in like that. And then usually I just go down to the left. It seems to work for me.
And you can see the blackness coming through the elements in that stamp that you're using to help you focus.
So let me just come down close and I can see, you can see it, can't you?
Yeah.
Right. Let me just... Cool. Well, I did it earlier and it worked like a charm, didn't it?
No one was watching.
No one was watching. No one's watching. All close your eyes. Let's have a look. See if it works. Right, let's see what we got. And then when I press this down, right, we'll see what we've got. And then I'll show you one I did earlier.
And it's just as well, it's a slow drying ink pad, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Good enough.
Yeah, you can see that. Look.
See the drop shadow?
Yeah.
So you've got that shadow down the bottom there.
Yeah.
And then the one I did earlier, let's have a look. It's not as bright, but it's, see? So that one's a little less water, a little bit more flooding.
But the same colours, you can see it's using the same colour palette. Yeah.
So you can see how it works, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see how that works. I love this technique.
I love the versatility of the overlay stamps, is that you've got they work independent of one another, but when you bring them together, that's where the beauty sort of gets enhanced, isn't it?
It does indeed. So let's bit of project completion. Let's change the colours a little bit.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Just have a look again. Just see what happens if we add a bit of colour to this one that we didn't use before, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll just try something different.
Yeah.
Over the top. Let's have a look. I'm using different colours now. So I'm going to go in with the saltwater taffy. No idea what this is going to look like, but you know, this is what we're encouraging you to do here is kind of play a bit, you know.
Sometimes you may be pleasantly surprised that you would think
And sometimes you might be shocked
that colours won't necessarily go together.
That's right.
But then when you but just make a note of which ones you are using, so when you do find a lovely combination.
It's so important what you've just said there, Paul, is to take your colours. Let's go to that lumberjack. It's a darker red. Let's see what happens with the lumberjack and just change it up. And what I'm doing is I'm just going in with a different just a completely different color palette, right, to see, but I haven't cleaned off what I had underneath either.
So you're building up sort of foundations, aren't you, sort of different layers.
And I think that's what I'm trying to get to is, you know, you change the colors, and as you do this, you say you're making 10, you're batch making. What's important is that if you just leave it on, you get different. Just make a little note, as you say, of which colours you've used. Like I'm using Uncharted Mariner, Saltwater Taffy, and Lumberjack Plaid.
And Spice Marmalade.
And Spice Marmalade. So again, I'm going down that route, but you'd be interested to see what it looks like. It's playtime, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's if you're doing, as you say, batch card making, you don't want to have to keep cleaning the stamps because you're changing the colour of it.
No.
Just sort of build it up as you go along.
So let's see if I take this one. Let's see what happens just for playtime. Let's just pop this one on there dry.
Okay.
Right, we'll pop that on there dry to see how that works because we haven't tried that yet. So we'll give that a go, and then we'll see if we like the colour, and then we'll just load it in there and see what happens if we don't re-ink.
Yes.
You know, just see what happens if we don't re-ink, and then when you start to play with these. It's lovely, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Gorgeous. See that saltwater taffy is rather lovely, isn't it?
It is, and that lovely red that you use, that darker red.
So now I'm going to do it for you. Let's see what happens if I don't add any water to this, any extra ink.
Right, okay.
So just add a bit of water. That'll do. And then we'll see if we just add this in here. We'll see if I just load this up. We'll come down like that, and this time I'll go up and over. I'm going that way,
going to the right.
I'm going up to the right to see how different that looks. So I'm going to go down until I'm happy with my position, and then I'm going to wander up a little bit and then see what I get. You see? Like so. And then we'll see if we get a drop shadow. We've completely changed the colorways, and we'll see, and then we'll compare. And you know that hours of fun. Look at that. Now I like that blue.
Yes.
Love that blue.
Really nice.
So changing up that blue and using that Uncharted, that's changed it completely.
Yeah.
And look at that. So that now is the same thing you saw, but I reckon there's a little bit of the other underneath as well, isn't there?
I'd say so, yeah, because actually you hadn't wiped it away cleanly, had you?
No, not at all. So really fun to use. Love this color combination.
Nice. Can you remember what it was?
Yeah.
Just as well, you've got the video that you can go back and watch again and again.
Exactly. Tell our friends about that.
They can indeed. So if you go to the claritycrafts.com website, just underneath all the banners, there's a catch up and craft section. So what that means is that if you've come in halfway through and you think, oh goodness me, I've missed the beginning of it, then you can goodness me. Then you can go back and watch it. We're broadcasting live on Friday the 24th, but if you're watching this on Sunday and you're thinking, oh, I knew Barb was on but I didn't see it when it was, then you can go back and they're all in that catch up and craft section of the website as well. Right,
last thing I want to show you is how this stamp, which hasn't been cleaned for literally years, whether it's permanent on there or not, I don't think so, but I just want to show you if I add some water to that now, right, and then I wipe this away, you can see it takes all the color off. So don't think for a moment that that it stains the stamp at all. If I used warm soapy water on it, but literally just water, and you can see the color just comes away
because they're water-based ink pads. So,
and then these are because we make them ourselves. If you wanted to clean it really with a soft toothbrush, you could take warm soapy water and a soft toothbrush, and you can get in all the cracks and all the
All the nooks and crannies.
All the nooks and crannies. I'm going to hit you on your bad shoulder in a minute again.
I'm going to swap sides.
But it just goes to show you, look, if you take that off there now, you're back to completely transparent again.
Yeah.
That was my point. Yeah, so you lose that opacity of those distress oxides.
So if you've got them in your collection, you're thinking, what one is that? Then just give them a wash.
Yeah, because you can see mine are well loved.
Yeah.
And as they build up, it's the same with the black line art. Let me say, every now and again, this has been used. What I really should do is just use some IPA.
Yeah.
Isopropyl.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Spritz it on here, and then just do that.
Dip it in there.
And it will take off layer and layer. It will thin this out massively. Yeah. I won't bother doing it now because I want to show you another demo. But that's definitely a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I never used to. I'm using archive all the time. The only ones I struggled with where they were really strong was that stays on. That was really a strong.
Right, and can I say that stays on actually, polymer stamps is no friend of stays on.
No.
Okay, and over a period of time, ours not so bad. Clarity stamps are a different polymer and they have a different durometer, a hardness, so they can handle the stays on better. But if you use stays on with bog standard photopolymer stamps, it literally rots them.
It does, doesn't it? They become brittle and they sort of disintegrate.
Yeah, so that's not me knocking competitor stamps. That's me saying don't use stays on with them.
Yeah. I only used to use them with rubber stamps.
Exactly.
They had that more as a different
vulcanized rubber.
Yeah.
Good.
Right, so shall I bring some graphics up then? And
you do some graphics.
Get ready
I'll clear the decks.
Okie dokie. So that collection there that Barb was using, the item number for that is 10849. You have a £33.75 saving, bringing it down to £33.72. If you want to stock up on your aperture toppers, you've got 60 of those, 20 of each of the 3 different designs. Item number 31196, £5.62 for all of those. Then if you want to go a little bit bijou, you want to go a little bit smaller, then you've got item number 11457. So it's the same designs, but smaller, as we showed you. And you also get the stamps and the masks in this as well, together with some extra sort of dangly bits. And you're saving £18.37, and you're paying £18.38. Now, at the beginning of the hour, we started off with the Kiss by Clarity, the designs that Jazz put together. Item number 11728. This is a buildable A5 square and A6 stamp collection. £29.37. And then these are some of my favourite ones. I've also put these on the show. This is Barbara's Shack Baubles, the Merry Christmas and the Season Greetings. These also come with masks as well. Basically, because they're half price, it's buy one, get one free. And for that, you'll pay £16.75. So
they're gorgeous.
I love those because you doodled those in the shack.
We did.
Under the shack
Many
range.
of our friends watching will remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ought to do. Oh, actually, the next craft along, I declared that, didn't I?
You did, yes, in November.
In November. It's not to do with baubles, though.
It's
to do with the straddle. Yeah, it's to do with the mixed media calendar and the journaling. Yeah. And I'm going to go with the straddle writing.
That's right, because you came across it when you was going through
from
your
what
artwork.
we did in the shack.
Yeah.
And Emile Zola, we did a really beautiful poem. Like a phrase from Emile Zola, and then I found something else, and I thought, oh, this is something you really want to revisit,
yeah,
you know,
because
we all gallop ahead, and sometimes it's really nice, like these stamps, to take a little trip down memory lane and say, actually, I really enjoyed using those stamps, or I really enjoyed doing that straddle writing. Can you remember what date it was? Is it 20? It's November, isn't it? I wrote it in the
I'm thinking
blog.
It's not the 16th because that's the open. It's the Thursday after the open days. So the open days are, hang on, 14, 15.
It's the Thursday after the open
15,
days.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21st. I think it's the 21st.
Maybe Jilly could have a look.
That for us.
But it's going to be the next calendar.
Clarity Calendar Craft Along.
And it's at 7 o'clock on whichever Jilly says. It's the
Yeah.
Thursday. I wrote about it in the blog. Maybe Jane Telford or somebody else will know
Yeah.
as well. She's usually on the ball, isn't she? On the bauble.
On the bauble. On the bauble.
So, what we're going to look at the other ones.
With the collection, yes, the Kiss ones.
Let's just take a quick look
yep,
at the
do you want
boards.
to look at the,
I'd like to look at the boards.
Which ones do you want to go?
Of the ones that we're going to use.
These ones?
Yeah,
There we go.
just the boards.
Okay.
And then we could, just to jog your memory, what we were actually talking about. Yeah, do you remember these ones? So we looked at this season's greetings with the 4 baubles.
Yeah.
Then we looked at the colouring ones. That, you know, these are just beautiful for colouring the seasonal ones, right? Then we took a look at the wreaths, which are, you know, they all work so beautifully together, don't they? And then I wanted to show you in a practical note what these are about, because of course the samples that we showed you earlier, you know, you can go back, rewind, pause. They're just projects, one after another, aren't they? You know, bearing that in mind, I also just wanted to flag up that we are an angel company, which means in stamp speak that if you make things by hand using our products and then you sell them, you have our blessing. We think that's a marvelous thing.
Especially at this time of year, Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas bazaars, WIs, charities. You know, there's a lot of people who make to raise funds.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and it's important that you know that we're an angel company and that we support that.
Yeah.
Right, so let me show you how those stamps work. The first thing I want, oh, hang on a minute, I just cleaned, had a little swig. No.
I mean, knock it on the table, poor Dave, he'll have to get the paintbrush out again.
So I want to show you how these work, because that's the first thing. So we'll just simple tricks and tips here, rather than a full-blown card again.
Yeah,
we've got the artwork to support that.
We have indeed.
Right, so here, for example, since we're doing baubles, we'll stick with this. You know, like Sam showed us, you can stretch it.
Yeah.
You can stretch it and it will sit on the, look, I can stretch it and set it on a long, like that. Look, I can make an arch with it, like so.
Yeah.
Right, I can bring it in, I can make it smaller. You know, they stick. They stick. If you want it to be a circle, right, rather than taking the stamp to the handle, I'll show you. Turn it round. Let's do it this way. And when you pop it down, do you remember I was talking about the durometer?
Yes.
Because ours are very good quality. When you set it down, it will just find its own place. Even if you stretched it for hours, it will go back to where it was.
It just relaxes.
It just relaxes it back. Yeah. So then all you've got to do is just take your handle, your mount, your 4x4. I like the 4x4. Right. Actually, let's do it. Let me see if I do it this way. See the line there?
Yes, it's been etched into it.
Yeah. Let's take that line and let's run it straight through the dots.
Ah,
okay?
yes.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Don't know why. It might come in handy.
They're on there for a reason.
They are.
They are indeed.
They are. Right. So let me just show you how this works. So I'm going to make, because I did a little experiment beforehand.
Yeah.
And my question is, what do I put down first, that or that?
Yeah.
Answer is that.
Yes.
Right.
Which?
It's easier, this one.
This one. Okay.
This one. It's easier to, if you stamp that and then try to wrap that around it perfectly, it's not as easy as doing that and then popping that in the middle. Okay, just saying.
Yeah.
So let's take a look. If I take my black archival,
okay,
and I'm just going to ink up my black archival. Why was that so clean?
Is there another set of stamps you've got?
No. This one says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas" as well. I've got two of the same.
Two of the same.
See?
That should be sending love.
I know.
Sending you love.
I thought, why is that stamp so clean? Well, there we are then. Now we know.
Right, that craft along is on Thursday, the 20th of November.
Thursday, the 20th of November.
At 7 p.m.
Okay, marvellous.
And however you're watching us now, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube.
So more will be revealed about what you need, but you don't need a lot for that one.
And that's free as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. That was a bit
7 o'clock.
enthusiastic, wasn't it? Right, let's have a look. Okay, so I've got my "We wish you."
Yeah.
We wish you a merry. Reminds me of when we get to. Right, so let me just right. That'll do. So now, if I want to make a circle, I'll turn it round, and then I'll go again. Right, let's have a look. So I'll link it up again, and this time it's those dots either side.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. I'll marry up the dots, dot to dot, and then when I do that and that, that'll be a nice. Should be
Circle.
a circle.
Yeah.
Well, we hope
Of course
so.
it will.
There you go.
Perfect.
We wish you. We wish you.
We wish you.
Yeah. So don't need to press so hard.
No.
Clearly.
Obviously, live TV, it's a little bit because you're trying to get it right for our friends at home.
Yeah. But if I do that now, then let me take this one and I can pop that in the middle and that will fit like a charm.
And as you say, it is easier to do that way because if you do the first one and you bring it in too close and then you go to do the other one, then you're trying to line the dots up, it's going to be too far away.
It doesn't work so well. So now we'll pop that one in there. This is one of the which is this one? It's the one with the little deer in it.
It is the colour me one.
It's the one with the little deer in it.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
On its own, item number 11657.
But any one of these would work. Any one of those. Isn't that lovely?
Look
there
at
you go.
Detail.
I know.
On that.
And then, like Debbie, what we showed with Deborah Wheeler, right? If you want to use this as the bauble, then you just need to make sure that your dots are. Well, that's where your straight line comes in. So, for example, no, it wasn't that one. It was one where there was a frame around the outside, and then the bauble.
We're right at the bottom.
There it is.
There it is.
That one. You see, so she put the dot there, and then she made the bauble through there.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I know,
it was a long time ago.
Been a long week.
It was a long time ago.
Anyway, that was the first thing I wanted to show you. Let's pan out a little bit on here. Just remember, you do that first and then that. The thing is, though, that these also look really nice just on one side. It doesn't have to be
all around
the
world,
right? So I'll show you a couple of really nice bits of artwork that I want to kind of emulate so you understand. This is really nice. I love this. So this is one from Dee, and you can see here that she's used that fabulous wreath. So we could use this wreath. We've got a holly wreath, we've got a twiggy wreath, and then we've got a kind of a mistletoe wreath. So four different
ones in there.
Really beautiful. Have you got the board? Yeah. So you can really see here the wreaths are quite spectacular. Let's go in closer. You can see them. See what I mean? These are so pretty. Holly, bit mistletoe-y, and then we've got that one, which I love.
That twiggy one, yeah.
I love that. So let's use this one, and then we'll figure out how that was done.
Okay.
So again, lots of room for play. And then while we're up close on that one, let's take a look. That was a D special. This is a Deborah Wheeler. So she's taken the same idea, look, and she's done the path like that.
Yeah.
And Dee's done the path half, half, half. See?
Yeah.
And she's used the dots next to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Deborah, she obviously put these in first and then wrapped these around. Didn't worry too much about the dots, just made sure she had the right distance, the overall effect.
Yeah.
So very nice. These are gold embossed. That looks gorgeous. And little red dots on the top. And these are black with little gold dots.
Perky glitter.
Yeah. Oh, good idea.
Glitter.
Have we got any in the show?
I can put it on the show page. Yes, that's in the sale as well.
How much? Do you know how much that is? Maybe Jilly could show you.
Pop it in there. Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look. Right.
And you can buy the glitter individually as well.
You could buy the glitter individually as well.
So if you're running out your favourite colours.
Let's come out a little bit. I feel like you're all under me thinking that. So we'll take that one.
Yeah.
And we'll just pop that onto our. That'll do. Right. Then I'm going to go for. I'm just going to make a single one. I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just going to show you, I'm going to use craft
Craft
card.
cards are always lovely, isn't it?
It's lovely. It just works really nice, doesn't it, with
Yeah.
white and that. So, so what I'll do is I'll fold it in half because I'm going to stamp directly onto this.
Yeah.
Right. So first thing I want to do is, this is an issue, right? If I'm
Bouncing.
stamping onto that, that's the last thing I
card's
want.
going to come up to meet the stamp before the stamp meets the card.
Before I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're thinking, well, why didn't you just leave it flat? And I'm thinking exactly the same thing.
I think doing it this way, because it's a
position.
square for the positioning, because otherwise you're looking at a rectangle,
It's easier to
aren't you?
position. Honest, Paul, it is.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do that, and then I know it's not. It's just sitting nicely,
Yeah.
so it's behaving now. And then as far as the positioning goes, you see, again, this is where that trick comes in, as you were saying, with the, you pop that into place, right, where you want it, okay? You could do that like so, or you could take this and pop that straight in the middle, like I'll show you. Look, there are so many different ways to do this. That's probably going to be, like, I'm looking at the pizza in the middle here.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean. It's coming a bit
Like
closer, just to under. Yeah. Like Monopoly.
Yeah.
Cheese board. Yeah.
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuits, that's it. What am I talking about?
Monopoly with houses and.
Yeah, Trivial Pursuits. I'm glad you're listening to me, though. I'm glad someone is.
I mean, there's plenty of people in the room to listen.
Right, so you see now we're going to get it bang in the middle. I find it easier now to, I know that's in the centre, and I'm going to lay that up so it's in the middle of there. Do you get what I mean? So let's come out a little bit. Too close, too close. Okay, that's better. So just little tips and tricks really on positioning and layup, yeah? So I'm going to take my black, is this the one again?
Yeah. Is anyone on the desk?
Yeah, but you know how it is. See, and I've just done that, so I don't want to do that because it might move, right? So I'm just pressing on the center of the ink pad, just getting a good ink going, right? And I'm going to lift this up, turn this over, right? Let's have a look. And then I'm just going to line that up in the corners. That'll do.
I think that's a good idea. Tape it to a piece of copy paper, just like how you've slid it in and slid it out while you were working.
Yeah. Well, also, it's because
that's what I'm saying, because you've done it that way and it's attached. It's a good way you can slide it in, so you're not inking up while it's on your card, so to speak.
There we go. Nice. So that's nice, and we know it's in the middle. And then you see, what I wanted to show you was that you can take this, right, and you can wrap that just around one edge. It doesn't have to be all the way around. Now, this is a super large, right, so you could get in close. If you wanted it to be a little bit looser, right, then you just take it like that, and you could just loosen it up a little bit, just move it out a tad. Right, so now I've moved it out a little bit. Let's see if, see, so now I've got a little, it's breathing a bit more. Do you see what I mean? So I can see exactly where it's going to go. And like you say, by having it on the copy paper, this is where this is the side that's going to open. So now I can decide, do I want it there? That makes logical sense to me, that corner there. What do you think? Yeah. That seems to be hanging out a little bit further than I want it. Right, and then if you lose the kind of the curve, you know, it starts to look a bit, then just drop it back on the table and go again. Do you see? Yeah. I reckon that'll be nice. Right. That'll do. So we'll just pop that in. And then we'll add this. And then we'll see how we got that lovely picture that Dee did. Right, I reckon that'll be nice. Right there, like that. Won't press too hard, because I think the stamp does its job, don't you? Yep. There's always a tendency to press harder than you need to.
Especially in a minute, when it's a big mount as well.
There you go. Perfect. Nice. So that's nice. So you've got your lovely one side rather than both. But actually, now I've opened that up a little bit, it will probably sit quite nice. But then you would probably want to open it up, if you see what I mean. Yeah. So if you do that, it's going to sit right over the top. Yeah. Right, so now I've done that. Let's leave that in place. Okay. That's that. And then on the stamps, can I just grab that stamp? There's a little deer. So
that's in the Colour Me one.
It is. because I was looking, where does this deer come from? I said,
Yes.
right.
And you had it on a set of stamps that it didn't belong to.
No, that's right.
It escaped.
Because obviously I used it once and then I just put it back where it didn't belong, as you do. So now, of course, we've got our brilliant stamp pens. I've got one, but I just haven't got the rectangle one.
Oh, here we go.
Have you got a rectangle?
Would you like to? We have a loaded
oh, I say.
tool holder.
That's more like it. Look, these are great, aren't they? Stamp pens.
Are.
That was one of Dave's better moments.
Back in January.
He's just had another one today.
Mr. Dave.
Yeah, exciting. So this is how it works at our house. Right, there we are at 5:30 in the morning, having a cup of tea by the Arga, just doing our meditation and talking. And then we get on to what we're doing in the online, not in the online course, in the workshop at the open days. So I'm developing this really cool thing for this workshop.
Yeah.
Dave's involved as well. And then he said, I've had an idea. He's just like me. And he goes, wonder if you could etch, I'll tell you, into grey board with a laser. So I don't know. He said, well, I'm half an hour ahead of you. So by the time you get to the office, I'll be able to tell you. And I kid you not, he was scampering up that stair. You would have thought.
Injection on his ankle now. He's running around the building.
He had a steroid injection in his ankle yesterday evening. He scampered up those stairs like a whippet. And he was grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
And that's really the best part of all of this. Is when you go,
have that idea, and then you can come into the office, put it in place, and it works.
And and then back downstairs, and then he got on with all the plates that he's making for the sale. But that kind of is a really great thing. And this was one of his better ideas. That was a brilliant one at the beginning of the year. Yeah. So these are available. Are they in the sale?
They are. So a set of 4 stamp pens, item number 31749, and they're in the sale as well.
Are they?
Yes. Dave will be pleased about that.
No, he won't.
And the tool holders.
He has made every single stamp.
He won't let anybody else make them.
No, he won't.
No. And I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
He's literally
all those
assembled
thousands
all of them.
stamp, and it is thousands.
Yeah.
Every single stamp pen he's made, and every single stamp pen holder.
And the pot holders
and the pot holders, he does it all himself. He goes, no, it's all right, I'll do it. Because everybody's like, we'll help. And he's like, I'm not letting you near that super glue.
Yeah. Can't come into work today.
I rubbed my eye, Mum. Right, so now we've got this little deer. Let's have a look.
Dear little thing.
A dear little thing. Oh dear. Right, so we get the angle right. And we're going to pop that little deer in there. Beautiful.
Nice.
Right? Nice. It's the little things. If you're wondering where I'm headed with this, where's that one from
Where
D?
did you put it?
I don't know.
Put it somewhere safe.
That's not that one.
No.
You must have taken it. I'll blame you. Where have you put it, Paul? Come on. You must have it. Yes.
Yes. It's under. You gave it back to me with the printout.
Oh, it's me now, is it?
Hang on. How far can you reach?
Right. So now, you see, we've got our little deer. I'm just looking at this now. It's beautiful. And then I had another little investigation. Well, it's not too hard, because what you do is you read these instructions.
On the back.
Pergamino
pencils.
Okay. Result. So I've got a red one.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to fill in the deer with red. So just showing you, if you want to come in a bit closer, Paul, I'll let you.
Thanks. Trying to move to your right a little.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Right. So we're going to fill this. We're using a B pencil.
So the wax-based pencil.
Yeah. There we go. So let's talk about next week, because Monday, I've got the shack.
The shack at 10.
At 10. And then at 2, we've got something new.
We have indeed. Something very special launching at 2 p.m. on Monday.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
And then Tuesday, Groovy Tuesday, and then 2 o'clock. And then Wednesday, Hobby Maker.
Oh, yeah, that's
2
right.
hour shirt Hobby Maker.
Did
2
I
till 4.
I'm looking forward to that.
2 till 4.
I'm with Hayley, aren't I?
You are
I do
indeed,
like
yeah,
working
as it
with
stands
Hayley.
at present.
Yeah.
And then Friday, it's 10 and 2 again.
Is it?
It is.
What are we doing then?
Can't remember.
I can't either.
Oh, I can now.
Is it me?
You at 10, and Louise at 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Still can't remember.
Um,
I can't remember.
It is.
Honestly. Right, so you can see I'm using a pergolina pencil to create the snowy hills.
Yeah.
There you go. That looks good. Oh, yeah. Sorry. He's just written it down for me. Brilliant. You'll love it. Yeah. Another new idea. That's Lisa. She had her little epiphany, didn't she?
It. And then
she was skipping up those stairs like a whippet last week.
She was, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then on the Sunday, it's first Sunday of the month.
Can't remember what we're doing then either. It's a good job we write it down, isn't it? It's a good job I've got Paul.
We're very angelic, aren't we?
Oh, you're gonna love that. Oh, yeah. Another brilliant idea. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Monday's really good. Friday's really good. Oh, you've got new on Wednesday as well at Hobby Maker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're really good.
They're very
Friday's
good.
really good. And Sunday's really good.
Yeah, lots of nice new things that aren't too expensive either.
No.
Like little, isn't it?
Pocket money.
Yeah, nice stuff.
Depends how big your pockets
are. Well, especially having had just a big sale.
Yes.
You want to kind of go easy, don't you?
You do indeed.
Right, so we've done that. Don't fiddle with it, Gray. Now the next thing is, I want to know, are these in the sale?
They will have a discount on them. They will be in the sale, but I think probably 20% discount.
Excellent.
Because it's not a product that we make.
But 20% off the Posca pens.
Off the Posca pens. So the item number, there's a bundle, item number 31731, where you get both of them. But the thin one is 31719. So I reckon, off the top of my head, I think it's probably about £3.50, I think.
So when you say you get both of them, what else have you got? You get the big fat one as well.
The fatter nib, or the larger nib, being politically correct.
There you go. And then I'm just putting some dots on the deer as well. Isn't that lovely? And then you could, if I had my Dame Edna's on, hang on a minute. I happen to have them with me, which is brilliant, right?
Picking my new ones up tomorrow, hopefully.
Where
Dame
are you?
But yeah, new lenses.
Now let's see if I can come in a bit. Is that as close as it?
Yeah, I can come in closer. I'll do it manually.
No, it's okay. No. And so then you could go really close on. Yeah, all hail to the
Dame Edna's.
Dame Edna's. Our friends are going to be wondering what I'm talking about. But you see, if you take your time, this is such a really mindful thing to do, actually. But it looks so nice. Can you actually see what I'm doing, or is it just because it look from where I'm sat? It's lovely. And then you just take a little tiny dot.
It's that little bit of it. You can definitely see where you've been and where you haven't.
Where you haven't.
Yeah.
And when you do this, it's so pretty. Now, whether you do this with sticky ink and then sprinkle it with
Perga glitter, because there was a piece of artwork that had that. I'm sure there was.
Well, the piece I'm looking at here's got glitter on it.
That's where it was. That's where I'd seen it.
That's the glitter there, see? But I just wanted to show a contrast, how nice it looks if you use the white. Look, and even the white snow on the
white pencil
looks good too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey? So you can see, can't you? My eyesight's shot, but
when you got your Dame Edna's, it's fine for your close up, but when you look at the screen in front.
Oh yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to fill that round. I won't subject you to watching all of that. And then what Dee's done, if we just pan out a little bit, you can see she's used that same Posca pen.
Yeah.
And she's done a little bit of white in the top. Now, to do that white there, you could use an ink pad and a brush, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
would
have been that white ink pad that Ranger did, possibly. Is it that one?
Vermilion? No, it's red. That's what she used to do that.
Ah.
Sorry, I've gone all quiet because I'm looking. Picket fence distressing
That's it.
pad.
Picket
That's the
fence,
one.
that's the
It's the
one.
picket fence one, isn't it?
Yes.
That's it. I think we used to have it for certain.
Yeah, not sure.
But
Julie
there you
just
go.
said picket fence as well.
Yeah, that's it. We got there in the end,
We
friends.
did.
Okay, so just wanted to show you. Let me just, simple,
Elegant.
right?
Both elegant.
Mass
Both...
mate,
Yes.
lots of one special person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You could, couldn't you? If you'd done it, if the fold was across the top.
Like if this weren't somebody else's artwork, right? Do you know what would look really nice? Is if you made a panel like that.
Yes.
Wouldn't that look lovely on a card?
Yeah.
That panel. See, I like tall cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. That'll do.
Super duper.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Louise. Thank you, Jilly, for being in the room and helping us. I'll be back at 2 o'clock with the lovely Louise, and we're going to get groovy and look at the groovy version of what we've been sharing with you in stamps.
Yeah, beautiful.
So, yeah. Don't forget, we do have our open days coming up. I'll just give you some details of the open days that are coming up. If you want to come on the Friday, the detail for that is 60214, £10 for the day. It takes place in Ditton Community Centre near Maidstone in Kent. Lots of free parking, fantastic facilities, and obviously loads of demonstrations, make and takes. We've got the perforating and slip clinic. We've also got tombola, lots of demonstrations, hourly raffles. If you want to come on the Friday, then the ticket details for that is 60215. And if you want to make a weekend of it, then why don't you get inky and arty with Barb with the new project she's been hinting at. The item number for that is 60216. It's £125 plus your club discount. So if you belong to all 3 clubs, you'll only be paying £106.25. If you want to join Linda on her last groovy workshop down in Ditton, then the item number for that is 60217.
Yeah, she said that's it then. She's still is going to be involved, and she's still going to.
It's just the physically travelling now,
It's the travelling from Wales is too far. So, and also I think she's reached a point now where she just wants to design and relax.
Absolutely.
And so the good news is that she's still going to design and relax.
Yeah.
And so that's another reason really to enjoy Linda's company one more time.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? And as you said, sort of like the design elements. I mean, it's a brand new collection she's launching at the open days.
Really lovely.
Really
lovely.
Yeah.
And then combine that with this thing that I'm putting together.
The inky arty.
And Dave's grey board etching trick. Yes.
Yeah. So it looks as if it's going to be a fantastic weekend. So hopefully you can join us for that as well. I know many of you already bought tickets for both of those events. Workshops on the Sunday are filling up fast, so I would say if you want to think about it,
yeah.
We often get sort of like a run nearer the time. People sort of make their arrangements.
I think, oh no, we've gone off the boil. Nobody loves me anymore. And then about 2 weeks beforehand, it's like sold out.
The space is gone. So to avoid disappointment, now may be the perfect opportunity to take fun. And also the clocks change this weekend. So
do they?
It's this weekend. Fall back. So we gain an extra hour, but then it starts to get darker of an evening.
We gain an extra hour though, Paul.
We do. And then it's a perfect opportunity to stay home and craft.
It is.
So thank you very much as always for your company. Obviously, Barb, lovely demo, the designs. Check out the show page, and I will see you at 2 o'clock.
Thanks very much.
Take care now.
Bye-bye now.